Aisha don finally put pepper for Akamunyash. Oh, sorry, for Kenya Munyash. I no think say this man fit shit again. I beg obedient. As they share this video, don't let Kenyamu watch this video. I no think say this guy fit shit again. Bag go hold am for this one. Anyway, just watch am. You dey vex. Maybe say una know say this country don show dey pass you a lot. But this country you say you dey vex. Well, anyway, watch the video. Watch am.
Now, very cool, very. I was about to do this video when I just came across this one of Festus Keyamo. On a more serious note, what is Festus Keyamo afraid of? You said we should go to court. We are in court. So what's this fear? Why is he talking like someone whose man who is guilty, you understand, and afraid, and is chasing himself when no one is even chasing him? Why is Festus Keyamo afraid? What is there something he needs to tell us? Is there something he wants us to know? It's really funny. These are supposed to be the people that won election, right? If you know rhyme, you know rhyme. There's nothing. You know when I always say to people, we have a moral compass. Every one of us, we have a moral compass. No matter how much we bury those moral compass, they're still there. And even whatever we put out to, whatever facade we put out to the world and make the world and feel that, oh, everything is okay. But in there, it's saying, no, it isn't. They know it's a stolen mandate. And no matter how much he bluster and speaks and yells and raises his voice and thinks the more he raises his voice, the more others will believe what is saying to him, guy, you lied. That mandate did not give you. Now steal that mandate. Now change results. Now attack people. Now injure people. Say no, now get that result. Whether you like it, they bluster, they shout, they vanner. You know the truth. Our results will be your do return. They package and well. It's really funny, you know. I saw the petition that was written by Festus Keyamo. What did Peter Obi do to you people now? You say you have information, fine and good. You are a minister in this administration. Your party is a party in government. Even though the law, that's not what the law says, that's not what the Constitution says, but here your party does not respect rule of law, neither does it respect separation of power, neither does it respect the Constitution, and you control the security agency. So why are you not giving them this information that you say you have about, or is it because you think what you're doing is what other people are doing? You understand? Hey. But anyway, for those of you that have not seen or read his petition, I have his petition here. Let me just go back and just give us a look at this petition that has been written by Festus Keyamo. And of course, written by in his own capacity as an individual, because I don't think the party has trusted him enough to represent them in the things they're doing. I don't think he's part of the legal team. If I'm wrong, please kindly correct me. And they've not trusted. I think they've left him more with the toggery on social media and the shouting and being on radio, just shouting anyhow. And so he's doing this in his capacity, and he wrote to the Department of State Services, the Director General. He wrote this on Thursday, March 23rd, 2023, and he also took it there on that same day because he could see where they had signed, acknowledged the receipt of the letter. And this says, petition against Mr. Peter Obi and Deti Baba Ahmed for making incendiary comments. I hope I got that right. I'm very poor when it comes to pronouncing certain words. I normally avoid them. And claims capable of causing an insurrection or rebellion against the government of Nigeria and the duly elected president-elect. No, there's no president-elect. It's actually, he has INEC mandate, and the person who has the people's mandate, the people are definitely going to get that mandate back to that person. So he says, I write this petition with a full realization that in a post-election period such as this, there's a need to soothe frayed nerves, lower the temperature, and begin the healing process. Why? If there was free, fair, credible election, there wouldn't be any nerves. People would accept and respect people's choices. But where people are denied the opportunity to vote, and that's where, and then you come with your peace offering. Like I said in that interview, go and give the peace offerings to the people who were killed. The lady who was killed in Edo State, those that have been injured, those that have been buried, go meet them, go to their graves. All the people that have been killed, go coming up to this election, before, during, and after the election, go and meet them and give them the peace offerings and tell us, give us feedback on what they have said. The president-elect, according to him, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has issued a statement to this effect a few days ago. Yeah, it's very easy. You steal somebody's property and then you come and say, "Oh no, don't bother with prosecution or going to office. Just let bygones be bygones." Really? But bygones should be bygones at the beginning, not after a crime has been committed. Because what was wrong with this election? Really, a crime was committed. And so we're in court. Why are you guys crying up and down? Why are you guys being... Well, we shouldn't go to court now. Oh yeah, we shouldn't go to court. Oh, before you said we should go to court because you felt you own the judiciary. Every day for the thief, one day, not for the owner of the house. Anyway, let me go back to this petition that was written by Sir, so-called Sir. It continues, however, it appears the president and vice presidential candidates of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi and Deti Baba Ahmed, are not prepared to tow this conciliatory path for the sake of peace. Yeah, they can't tow it because their mandate was stolen. You can't tell the victim to tow conciliatory path when the perpetrator, allow the perpetrator goes free. No, they have said they're going to the courts, and so there must be prosecution. There must be a court case. Let it be done in the case. Why are you guys crying? Anyway, I'm not prepared to tow this conciliatory path for the sake of peace and national cohesion, whilst exercising their rights to pursue the duly laid down constitutional means of addressing their grievances. In this regard, since the declaration of the presidential election results, they have been hopping from one media house to the other, making incendiary comments and claims about the declaration of the president-elect by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, that he stole the mandate, that results were changed in a very foolish manner, or that people were attacked, people were killed. Which one is a lie? Oh, we shouldn't say that it happened? Is that what you're saying? Anyway, these comments, so back to the petition, it says these comments and claims are made not just within the boundaries of exercising their rights to freedom of speech and the freedom to air their grievances publicly, but they have since crossed the line to call for the outright truncation of democracy by insisting on the adoption of other processes outside the contemplation of the Constitution. In some cases, their cravings have even called for the establishment of an interim government. The latest of such are the comments made by Deti Baba Ahmed on behalf of himself and Mr. Peter Obi. By the way, who are these cravings who are calling for interim government? Are they the ones who are calling for that? I don't know anything about that. Guys, focus. We've gone to court. I will take our advocacy, our focus is on the judiciary. It must be the last resort of the common man and not in the pockets of a few. And I think the overwhelming evidence around, it's really making them so afraid. I repeat, what is Festus Keyamo afraid of? The latest of such are comments made by Deti Baba Ahmed on behalf of himself and Mr. Peter Obi on Channels TV on Wednesday, March 22nd, 2023, wherein he threatened that if the president-elect is sworn in on May 29, 2023, it would signal the end of democracy. How is that a threat? He simply said if you allow someone who has stolen in such a blatant and public way with such impunity steal the mandate, if you swear in such a person, then it's an end to democracy. So how is that a threat? I be guy don't know anything they talk again. I be the law no con the law. I'm one of these So you say you signal the end of democracy, of course. So that means anybody, all you need to win election will be to carry arms and inflict violence, mayhem on people. Of course, that would be end of democracy. So that's not a threat. That's a statement of fact being said out there. And then he continues to say, posing as an accuser, a judge and jury all by himself, he unilaterally declared the duly elected president-elect as unconstitutional in a subliminal manner, threatening mayhem if the president-elect is sworn in on May 29, 2023, by saying it will be an end to democracy. Is that the mayhem that they talk about? It will be, because this is someone who wasn't voted for, who stole a mandate, who changed figures, and it will be said, why are you bothered? We're going to the courts, right? I also have it on good authority, according to Mr. Festus Keyamo, that Mr. Peter Obi and Deputy Baba Ahmed have camped some youth in a popular hotel in Abuja with the sole aim of instructing them to push out inciting messages every day on social media in order to cause panic and fear within the federation and to incite people to riot and social unrest. Okay, fine. Give them the information and go get those people wherever it is that you see. And I'm sure it's what Mr. Festus Keyamo and his group are doing that he thinks other people are doing. Well, sorry, we work within the ambit of the law. Otherwise, we'll become as slugged as you people are and smeared. Nah, nobody wants to. Nobody wants to be where you guys are. It is not worthy that Peter Obi and Deputy Baba Ahmed have submitted election petitions to the courts for adjudication, but their conduct and your utterances amount to subversion of the process they have instituted in court and the subversion of the constitution and the laid down processes for addressing disputes and grievances. These conducts and utterances are a build up to something more sinister, and it is important you rein them in now. In capital letter, rein them in. Hey, Festus Keyamo was once a human rights advocate fighting DSS. Now he's the one telling DSS to rein people in, as in the normal raining that they rain, they will carry you and throw you to send. I thought Festus Keyamo had said that the whole petition that the Peter Obi put out, there was nothing in it. So how can they fear? Like I said, that if there was nothing in it, they wouldn't be talking. They would have kept quiet and simply going to court and wait to win. But they've seen that almost they don't catch them for every day. Like I said before, every day for the thief. Now only one day, now the owner need. That's one day for the owner. In the circumstances, according to Mr. Peter, reading Festus Keyamo's petition, he said, I submit this petition in my personal capacity. They are not using his legal services. Don't talk to Sanchez and pay. Oh my goodness! You don't talk to Sanchez and Bill. I submit this petition in my personal capacity as a patriotic Nigerian to invite arrest, interrogate, and after investigation, imagine, invite arrest, interrogate, and after investigation, if necessary, charge both individuals to court for their conduct, which amount to incitement and treasonable felony. Yours most trusted, Festus Keyamo, son.